Hey, it's Ron with another bass lesson, China Grove by the Doobie Brothers. It's in the key of E. Fairly repetitive. Parts that repeat, but there's like a bridge or two, but they are all similar. So, song starts out, they play, in my taste anyway, they play the high octave of the E and the low octave of E. They play the same riff in both places. So, like, they play that same riff up. And so, the beginning of the song, the guitars start it, and then the bass starts to come in with just a hammer on from D to E. And you do some kind of a climb back within the E pentatonic-ish type scale to get from the high one to the low one, and the song begins on. Okay, so that riff is, if you're playing it up in the low area, it's you're on mostly on the 7th and 5th frets on the top two strings. So it's E7, and then you're hammering on from A to B on the 5th to the 7th, and hitting the D and hitting the B. So and then D, C sharp, A. And the C sharp is actually a significant note in the song because they play that chord a couple times in two different parts. So again, you do it there, and if you take it up 2 frets and down to the bottom string, you're playing the same exact fingering pattern. Yeah, and if you listen carefully, you'll hear like the ghost note anticipating with the rhythm. So I like to hit that to pick it up. And then the next part is during the singing, it goes down to C sharp, B, ending on C after chromatic A, B flat, B run. And they do a thing where they run down on the B chords. Those. And I know there's probably a couple of little more tiny trills in there. Definitely during the bridge part, there's a couple little trills that I'm not bothering to copy, but to me they're not at all making or breaking the song. So this is definitely the meat and potatoes of what's in the song. So yeah, so you're going C sharp to B, running down chromatically up to C, and that part ends there, and then you go back into that lick in the low part. It's the chorus. Okay. And then what else is there? There's the bridge part, which is C to F sharp. So it's like, and it goes back and forth a couple of times. And that's where I think there's a couple more little bass trills in there, like I said, that I don't bother to deal with. I just don't think they're important enough when I'm just covering the tune. And then that part is introduced with G to B. So if you know the song, you'll recognize it. And it repeats during that part. There's one more. And you come out of that part with A, and then C, D, E. okay, which is just 3, 5, and 7 on the A string. Okay, and that, I think that's all the parts, because it does a restart and it does an outro, and then it just ends on. It goes through the sequence with the E to the C sharp to the B thing, and then it just ends the last couple times on the. The song actually ends on the A with a little tension, and that's all the parts. So if you need it put together, as always, I do have the whole song covered on there, so you can watch me play all those parts in sequence with the song. So great tune. I love playing this one because it's not a run-of-the-mill everyday song. So have fun, good luck, don't forget to subscribe and share. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.